And welcome again to Good Morning Experts. And boy, do we have a main event for you today. The main event of the day. And to help us with that is not just anybody. He is that international trainer that comes to us with over 40 years of experience. And he's a six-figure ring earner, member of the ELC, that is Executive Leadership Council. And he's also the first shareholder in the US of A. He is standing ready to help us with this next segment entitled Coach Eric's Play of the Day. And with no further ado, I give to you the player coach with the plaques to prove it. Plaques in the back. You see him. Yeah, he's known as everybody's coach. That's everybody's coach. Coach Erik Robinson.
Man, Troy, you bring the heat, baby. You bring the heat. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. I got a question for y'all real quick off the break. How many of y'all really understand the power of recruiting to build your business?
Yes.
How many of y'all kind of think that I don't want to anybody ever asked themselves the question or said to themselves, maybe I don't want to recruit. I want to learn this before I recruit. Has anybody ever thought that I need to learn what I'm doing before I tell somebody else?
I used to always say
Mm-hmm. That's a common misconception. I need to learn it before I tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Do not let your limitations, your personal limitations, be your business limitations. I'll tell y'all again. Stop letting your personal limitations be your business limitations. Because here's the thing. I got people on my team who way smarter than me. There's a saying that A students work for the C students. If you on the C bus or the D bus, the slow bus, guess what? The thing about this business, you can go bring some A and B players to your team. And our compensation model doesn't change. See, some of y'all are going to get there a little bit later, right? You can phone a friend. See, on your job, you phone a friend, they're like, oh, you don't know what you're doing? As an employee, when you don't know what you're doing, then you get fired. As an entrepreneur, when you don't know what you're doing, you get hired. You go up higher. Why? Because you learn and then you grow from the learning. Do you learn and then you grow from the learning? Do you learn and then you grow from the learning? Are y'all with me? Do you take a little fall and then you learn and then you grow from your learning? You keep going higher. You don't get fired, you get hired. That was bars right there. We can all just go home. Some of y'all can catch that a little bit later. I'm gonna wrap up what I was talking to y'all yesterday. So if you didn't see the video, go back and watch the video yesterday. Share this with your teams. I'm telling y'all, Jen, can you put the link in? Jen put the link in, Jen Unfiltered. So y'all need to share this with your teams. You can go to Erik and Dr. Meri on YouTube and share some of the replays with your folks. I'm telling y'all to watch it. So it's some of y'all giving some of the best nuggets out there. I'm starting getting comfortable listening to myself. I used to didn't want to listen to myself, but now I'm like, man, Erik, you need to listen to it over and over and over again because it's things you're saying, you got to apply it. Are y'all with me?
Erik, you want yesterday's posted, correct?
Yesterday's posted. If you can get today's link, then drop it in there too for today. Because I'm ready to drop something in yesterday's and
today. You want it
in
the chat here or you want it in the team chat?
If you can do it in the chat here and the team chat is good too. I know you always knock it out to the team chat, but both would be wonderful. I thank you, Jen. So
I got you.
Let's talk about this. I'm gonna go back. I don't want to say nobody's name, but they said I went to some place and I got all of these individuals and I told them to get on my calendar. If y'all serious, get on my calendar. That's a start. I like it. That's a start. But let me ask y'all, has anybody ever went to the dentist before? Maybe getting your teeth clean. Anybody went to the dentist, get their teeth clean? I'm just going to see if your dentist operates like my dentist. When you finish getting your teeth clean at the dentist, what do you do next when you leave, when you're walking out the office? What do they do?
Straight to the desk, set up that next appointment.
Schedule the next appointment.
They schedule the next appointment. Think about it. They've been in business for years. Why do they schedule the next appointment? How come they're like, it's your teeth, Erik, you call me when you're ready?
Residual income.
They're not gonna allow their business to be operated on somebody else's time window. See, some of y'all are saying, get on my calendar. Here's my calendar link. Get a schedule appointment on my calendar. You are thinking somebody cares that much about you, or that they care that much about themselves that they're going to get on their calendar, on your calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask y'all this question. Has anybody ever got a late notice? Hey, your bill is due. A phone call. Oh, Eric, the electric company say, hey, man, we turned your power off because you didn't pay your bill, right? People don't even pay. The car got repossessed, you didn't pay your bill. People don't even pay the things that they bought, and y'all think they really care that much. Their mind is thinking about getting on your calendar to buy some insurance. Some of y'all sadly mistaken. You'll go broke. Remember, it's emotion. They want it. Your job is to get them on your calendar. Your job is to book the meeting. The professional salesperson, I'm going to take you up higher. Remember, I told you, in sales, we don't get fired, we get hired. So I'm going to elevate y'all. Don't wait for somebody to get on your calendar. Are y'all hearing me? You make that call. But Eric, they didn't answer the phone. Call again. So I'm going to get to my training. But that's actually in my training right here. Ooh. So here we go. The training I got. I want to talk to you. I've got some. I was like, what is this right here? I looked up real quick. Anybody ever heard of a gentleman basketball player called Stephen Curry? They call him Steph Curry. Yep. Some people call him Chef Curry. They said, man, he's one of the best shooters out there in the NBA. One of the best shooters in the NBA. This guy has trained all his life to play basketball. His father was a professional basketball player. I'm setting the stage here. One of the best shooters in the NBA's history. Father played basketball, grew up in the professional gyms, grew up in the NBA, grew up around the game, knows the game. Can go to sleep, waking up, probably can make shots in his sleep with his eyes closed. Guess how many practice shots they say he takes a day? To this day, he takes 500 practice shots. That's why they pay him tens of millions of dollars. This guy takes 500 practice shots. And some of y'all like, man, I called 2 people, called 3 people. It ain't working. I called 5 people. Man, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get there. This guy's taking 500 a day. And he's already one of the best in the world. Grew up all his life and he's still taking 500 practice shots. Are y'all taking 500 practice? Are y'all making 500 calls a day? Are y'all talking to 500 people a day? See, I'm trying to get y'all to the point now. What are the pros who making millions? Anybody who wants to make a million? Anybody trying to get to $1 million?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like, really? Who's really trying to get to $1 million? I'm giving y'all the $1 million play. It doesn't matter who you are. Here's the $1 million play. There's a saying, amateurs practice until they get it right. Professionals practice until they can't get it wrong. See, some of y'all are making a couple of shots and you go, oh, well, I took a shot. And you sit back and you bask in the sunlight. And we want to celebrate that. But what I want y'all to be, your mind to get to, I'm taking it again and 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 again. And the outcome is just going to be the outcome. I'm going to take it again and again and again and again and again and again. And the outcome is going to be the outcome. Because what happens when you get too high when it's high? Hey, man, I call somebody. They say yes. Ooh, got my yes. Oh. But then when somebody gets to no, you got the same energy level. Oh, man, got to know. And I'm telling y'all, that ride the wave, you'll quit. The human body is not designed to have that much emotional roller coasters. Are y'all with me? Some of y'all can't ride a roller coaster but once or twice. And when you get older, you don't even want to go up there. Like, man, I ain't going to roller coaster. Why? Just so I can go, lose my breath and come back. Lose my breath and come back. My body ain't built for that. Maybe when I was younger, but I only did a couple of them. Are y'all with me? But we're putting ourselves through emotional roller coaster. What if you don't look at it as an emotional, don't attach the emotions to it. You just do it again and again and again and again. So I used to be a telemarketer. Me and Uncle Jock, we used to be telemarketers. Jock, they gave us, remember they gave us the paper. They gave us a phone book. Here's the phone book. They took a sheet out of paper. Shh.
Yep. And go to work.
And go to work. Make those calls. And that's when we had to dial the numbers. And you know, people would get emotional. Oh man, I got the S's. Oh man, he got the STs. How you get him? Why you get him the STs? Oh, I got the J's. Man, you got the Johnsons. Oh man, I got the JAs. I got the James. Man, see, the James don't buy nothing. I needed the Johnsons. And we start playing these emotional games over a random sheet of paper that the manager just gave us out the phone book. Oh man, he got the W's. What did he do to get the W's? Williams always buys stuff.
Hey, Eric, but guess
Yes.
what the big nugget is though? That person complaining, give them James, Johnson, Cruz, whoever. They still ain't gonna call.
They still ain't gonna call Jock. Because they missed the point. The reason why that guy's ringing the bell, because he's making the calls. And then telemarketing,
Exactly.
they got to a point where they took the human element of dialing out. They started doing automatic dials, and then they got the little headset, and it just dials the numbers for you. And then they got to the point where they're only connecting you with real live people. So there's somebody on the other end, they don't even connect them until it's a real live person. Why? Because they know the human emotions. If you get somebody in the ring and they don't answer, like, oh, and the next you ring and they don't answer, and it goes, oh. So they say, let's eliminate all these human emotions of defeat, and let's only give them when somebody answers the phone. So they know they always talking to somebody. Are y'all catching that?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want y'all to understand the sales game on a high level. I'm not taking away anybody's celebration, but what I'm telling you, if you start to celebrate the victories, you will also go down for the defeats. Celebrate the victories, but just be mindful, okay? I got one, and if that one don't turn into something, I've seen emotions. There's a book, Jim Collins' book. What is that? Is it Good to Great? I think it might be Good to Great. And they call it the Stockdale Principle. When Admiral Stockdale was he was running the highest rankings POWs, okay, in the war. So he's running the highest ranking POWs in the war. And they asked him, they interviewed him, how did you survive being a prisoner of war for that many years? He said, because what I realized, the people who always got excited, like it's Thanksgiving. I'm going home for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving didn't come, they went down. I'm going home for Christmas, it didn't come and went down. I'm going home for New Year's. And after a while, all of those defeats that they didn't get released, it started taking an emotional toll on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they end up dying in prison. They mentally and physically died because they kept feeling like, I'm never getting out. He said, but the ones who said one day, he said, I said one day I'm going to be free. I didn't put a date, I didn't know when, but I knew one day. So when the birthday came around, I didn't get free. I didn't lose a piece of my soul. When Christmas came around, I didn't get free. I didn't lose a piece of my soul. When I did not have a calendar and I lost track of time, I did not lose a piece of my soul because I knew as long as I kept hope that one day.
Yes.
And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Because when you go up and down, you eventually lose a piece. It's good when it's high, but when the lows drop, oh man, I'm telling you, it'll drop you out the game. You got to do what you're supposed to do. Donne, do that again and again and again, because that's how Donne is built.
Yep.
You catching me? Erik and Meri, do it again and again, because that's how it's built. You build your business on systems and processes, not on feelings. Because the feeling is when, I love it. No, I don't like it. Oh, I love it. The system says, do it again, 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 do it again. Has anybody ever been on an airplane? You pray the pilot is not flying the plane on feelings. You want him to fly on systems. That's why they put on autopilot for a while. I want him to do the same check, go through every button that you went through last flight. Everything you did the last time, I need you to do the same thing. What you did to land the plane last time, I need you to land the plane this time. This time, I don't want you to try to bring the nose up just a little bit more. Let's see if we can go a little smoother this time. Let's see if we can do it. No, I need you to do the same thing through every storm, through every turbulence, through every wind. I need you to go back to your training and do it again and again and again so I can land safely to my destination. Some of y'all running your business like soul plane. All right. That wasn't my topic for today. Hopefully y'all got something.
That was good. It was good.
It's systems, y'all. Donna, you got your hand up. Talk to us.
I was not trying to do that, but okay. So when you said do it again and again and again and again, I'm going there every other week and pop up at her shop. And I talked to a guy at this juice place that I go to, and I'm going to pop up at his shop. We talked about that. So I'm gonna be a pop up life insurance.
Come on, I love it. That's what I'm saying. Don, it's Knoxville. You see, Don, if you do that again and again, and regardless of the results, you'll tweak it here and there, but you don't get excited, but then don't get frustrated. The only thing is when people get too excited, you'll also get too frustrated. Like, man, I need to stop. Why? Because nobody showed up today. So what? Come back tomorrow. Are you gonna be there tomorrow? 7-Eleven is open 24 hours. They was one of the first 24 hours convenience stores, right? And they don't care if you didn't come by a big bite today. They're going to be there when your butt come back 2 years from now. You're like, I ain't never eating 7-Eleven again. And they're the only one open. You're like, man, I guess I might get a big bite. Give me some of them nachos too, right? Give me some of that chili on there, right? You follow me? They got to be there again and again.
Yeah.
Eric,
Yes, sir.
real quick, I wanted to ask a quick question because Donna, you just said something. I think this could resonate with everybody. Would y'all say that beauticians and barbers made a decent amount of money? Right.
Yes,
And how many people have multiple barbershops and hair salons in their area? Okay. Y'all know where I'm going with this? I ain't even got to say nothing else. Eric, back to you.
Again and again and again and again and again. Are y'all
Right.
catching me? Y'all catching them? Some of y'all find, see, when the thing is, you don't do it again because you might not have that success. Like, oh, this don't work. Steph Curry takes 500 shots a day. 500. And he still got to play professional basketball games. He's still done 500. And he knows how to shoot the ball. Come on, man. He's been doing it all his life. So why is he still taking 500? Because it's his routine. He's like, I do it because that's the system. That's my routine. Not because I don't know how to make a shot.
And it adds to his bank account, Eric.
Oh, I'd love to have Steph Curry's bank account. That's why he got the bank account, because he did the 500. Are y'all catching me? You don't get the bank account, then do the 500. You do the 500 calls, and then you keep doing it again and again, 100 calls a day, 50 calls a day, 20 calls a day, whatever it is, you do it again and again and again and again, and look up in 2 to 3 years, you will have that bank account you desire. But what happens? Most people can't make it 30 days. They can't make it 90 days. You can't do 90 days doing it again and again. Man, I can't keep this pace up for 90 days, but you go to work every day for the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years and not getting the lifestyle you desire. Ooh, hold on, man, I'm coming to you because I gotta get these last ones out. I gave y'all some training. It's really unlocking the big picture. Number 1 was understand the size of the market. Go back and look at the training. Number 2, the power of an extra $20,000 to $50,000 a year. Look at the previous training. Number 3, the gap between notice real stats. Number 3 was know the real stats. Number 4, social media is not reality. Don't let their reels, REEL, think that's their real, REAL lifestyle. Don't let their real lifestyle confuse you with their real lifestyle. Some of y'all will get that later. Number 5, here's number 5. Expand beyond your bubble. Expand beyond your bubble. If you're focused on the same 2 people, you're putting your goals and futures in their hands. That's what I was talking about. You got to go bigger. See, we get locked in. But I got this superstar. Don't stop chasing them, but don't let that be the only person you chase them. You put them on the back burner. Sometimes superstars take a little longer to slow roast. I was talking to my stepmom. She joined our team, Miss V. I don't know if she's on, but that's how I got to Mo Money Mo and Dr. Mark. But she said, Eric, no, let me correct. I said it took us 3 years to recruit her. Family. She says, no, Eric, it was 4 years. It was a 4-year slow roast. Trust me. But we have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, almost $500,000 along the way while I'm waiting for her for the 4 years. Are y'all catching me? Like, I'm not waiting for her. I'm still gonna follow up. I'm still gonna do everything I got to do. I'm still gonna put in the pipeline, but she's not the only person in my pipeline. Expand your bubble. See, some of y'all will be sitting there stuck, waiting for that one person, waiting for that one deal to get through the system, waiting for that one deal to get approved. You stuck in that one deal. You better be filling your pipeline. Professionals have a whole pipeline. I mean, they got a whole lot of people. We'll talk about pipelines later because that's a sales term, so I don't want to talk sales jargon. That means you got people in your funnel. That's not the sales jargon in your funnel. I mean, you got a list of people at different stages of your process. You should have a whole bunch of people at different stages of your process. Some are in the follow-up. Some are in, I need to show it. Some I need to call them. So, y'all catching that? So expand your bubble. Number 6, it's a numbers game. The numbers game equal freedom. Number 6, numbers game equals freedom. It's a people business, but it's a numbers game. Blow the whistle on that, Eric. Oh man, you gotta get my whistle right. That sounds like little Johnny's first baby's whistle. But anyway, it's a numbers game. The numbers game equals to freedom. See, if I want y'all to be obsessed with how do you expand your numbers? How do I do this again? How do I get my mindset to do this again and again and again? That's it. You got to be obsessed with the problem you solve. First, you got to know the problem you solve, and then freaking go be obsessed and go do it. And then find somebody else who want to do it with you. Find some other crazy folks who want to do it with you. Like right now, we're trying to reduce that percentage 1%. 102 million Americans don't have life insurance or underinsured. They uninsured or underinsured, 102 million. That's 46% of the population. We're trying to reduce that from 46 to 45. It's been 46 for years. I'm on a mission. Who's crazy enough to say, let's get 1% in the next 5 years? That's 1 million customers in the next 5 years. Who's helped me trying to get 1 million people insured properly in the next 5 years? We ain't getting the whole pipe, just 1 million, 1%. Come on, y'all see them hands are up. Think about that. If you do that, think about the money. I think I shared it the other day, but I'm gonna share it with y'all. 1%. If you get, we're as a team in the next 5 years, we want to get 1%. Let's say as a team, you get 1% of the 1%. That's 10% of 1 million is 100,000. 1% is 10,000. Let's say you get 1% of the 1% we're trying to get, and we accomplish those goals, and you only get 1% of it. That's 10,000 customers. Somebody do the math. If the average customer pays you $1,500 per customer on average, what is 1,500 times 10,000?
15 million.
Who will be okay with $15 million over the next 5 years? That's $3 million a year. That's if you only got 1% of the 1%. See, y'all? Some of y'all would be okay with 10%. If I can do 1.5 million over the next 5 years, that's 300,000. Some of y'all say, I can take 10% of the 1% of the 1%. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big enough pool out here.
Yeah.
You got to play with big numbers to get big money, and we got big numbers, and we get paid big money. Ooh, that's a bar. I'm gonna say that one again. You got to play with big numbers to get big money, and we got big numbers to get big money. Last time I looked, when you go to the carryout, when you go to the carryout, they serving, they got what they got, trout, they got, whatever the fish people go, whiting. They ain't serving guppies. They ain't serving big, small fish, right? The bigger the fish, the bigger the cost. Y'all, you got to play with big numbers. We going big numbers hunting, big fish hunting. Are y'all catch me? The insurance business is the largest industry out there. The money game is the largest industry. It's the number one. $3.56 trillion in the US alone. We in the biggest pond there is.
That's fire.
Too many products averaging for a client $1,500. A barber don't get $1,500 on average per haircut. Right? Think about it. Walmart ain't getting $1,500 per person. Popeyes ain't getting $1,500 per chicken sandwich. Are y'all catching me? People
Mhm.
doing t-shirts, man. The average t-shirt, Polo, Ralph Lauren, Gucci, it don't make a difference. Louis Vuitton, he's not getting $1,500 per shirt on average. We do. Y'all, we got big fish, big money, and big opportunities. Back to you, Troy.
All right. Ooh, we don't need to elaborate on that no more. I'm trying to tell you, you just got served, experts, a master class. My one of the best in the business. I don't know what to tell you. So let's give an amazing round of applause. We can't say thank you enough for the
Yes.
value that Coach
Yeah.
Eric brings, and he brings
job,
it
Coach.
every day,
Yes.
every with everybody's coach.
Fire.
That was
Indeed. Thank you,
yes.
sir.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Well, family, that brings us to the Annie Willie inspired recap relay of the day. And we had plenty of fires burning, a whole lot of kindling going on. So we can now get the chance to reflect in 1 minute or less. 1 minute or less, the best takeaway from today's masterclass. And then I'll pass the baton on to the next business runner. And you know the fire is right when they in the blocks and ready to go and they just waiting on the gun to be sounded. Let's get it. Money. Boom. Lane number one.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man, for the opportunity to speak to you. You know, with the one thing that for me that I learned. Remember in New Jack City, Neil Brown said it's nothing personal. So that's how you got really carry your business. It's nothing personal. You because if you reject me, I'm not gonna go home and not sleep for 4 weeks. I still got to keep going moving. I got to keep it
Mm-hmm.
moving. I'm gonna tell you a story. Like one time I was in prison, and and the one thing every day had guys, all these tough, macho, super tough guys, right? But when it turned Christmas, they start crying. When it's Mother's Day, they crying. They all these different holidays, they crying because they can't devoid their their emotions from the situation they're in.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get your mind where you just can free your mind, it is nothing personal. I have to do what I need to do. Then you'll be better off in life. That's all I want to say, sir.
Awesome money, awesome money. You recapped that nugget, that's for sure. You brought it in with some smoke on it. And we're going to now pass the baton to this next outstretched hand, this wonderful woman right here that knows how to get it done. They call it a storyteller. Let's get it. Go ahead, Mrs. Tawana Chisley.
All right. I just wanted to piggyback on, first of all, Danae, we had that conversation yesterday. So super proud of what you did. And I had made flyers because my hairstylist is in, one of those buildings where there are a whole bunch. It's not in just one spot. So I had to make flyers. And she told me personally that it's okay to slide them under the doors if nobody's there, because you're really not supposed to be selling anything. But she said slide them on under the doors and put them up on the kiosk and all that. But I'm making some more today before I head up to the cafe, and should be a lot of people in there, and I'm just going to walk in and say, do you have life insurance? And have that conversation and keep moving, because I know that after a while it's like, you can't be in here. But I'm just going to keep moving that way. But thank you, Donna, because you inspired me. You inspired me.
All right, all right. Thank you for bringing it into the zone, Mrs. Tawana Chisley, the storyteller. And we know they say the apple don't fall far from the tree, but even when you drop the last apple, you know you get another branch from the same tree. And we're going to come on over to Miss God G and let her roll with it. Go ahead, girl.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Eric. You don't get fired, you get hired. This really hit me today because you have to be coachable, you have to pivot. And the other thing is so true, trying to get people on your Calendly to make an appointment is like pulling teeth. I've had people from Indeed who applied for a job. I told them they've gone to the next step. We're going to do a tele interview and still won't make the appointment. Some will, some won't. But from here on out, I'm being coachable and I will be calling them to make this appointment. So just stay plugged in, guys. Everything we're getting is, nuggets that you can use today.
That girl was smoking too. Didn't I tell you there's more apples in that tree? You just gotta shake it sometimes and get it all out of there. And now we get to pass the baton. Whoa, wait a minute. We still ain't finished. Hold on. This race ain't over yet. Get ready. Because now it is time for us to come across the finish line in style the way we know how with our phenomenal note taker, our personified AI, and is the anchor leg of today. She is that international recap specialist that captures it all. If you ain't got it, you about to get it. We talking about coming from Miss Rita.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
It's our time. We got to get the word out because our community is suffering. Make those connections to put you in front of people. Be flexible in your schedule. Some clients may not be able to meet until night. Keep going back. The fortune is in the follow-up. In sales, until they tell you no, they are still in your funnel. Keep dripping. You never know when the time is right. Clarify your audience. People in poverty really don't have the money to pay for policies. Use your uplines for questions while they are available. You don't know you are prepared until it's time. You think these calls are too much, but you may get put in a position and realize you are ready. Stay plugged in because you are going to have those moments. When you get the people on the hook, follow up ASAP or they will go cold. With your business partners prospects, make sure you get them on that call with the ED. Most people buy things because they want it, not need it. Move soon because the want will diminish. We create the want. We have to follow up quickly. Strike while the iron is hot. Make this business fun. Just be you and make this business work. How many understand the power of recruiting to build your business? We normally say, I need to learn it before I tell somebody. Do not let your personal limitations be your business limitations. If you are a C player, you can bring A and B people to your team. On your job, if you don't know what you're doing, you get fired. As an entrepreneur, you cannot know what you're doing and you don't get fired, you get hired. When you go to the dentist and they finish, they schedule the next appointment right then. Do not let your business be operated on someone else's time. Remember, it's your job to book the meeting. Don't wait for them to get on your calendar. Stephen Curry was one of the best shooters in the NBA. He trained all his life in basketball. He takes 500 practice shots every day and is already one of the best. Are you making 500 calls a day? Talking to 500 people a day? Are you trying to make millions? Amateurs practice till they get it right. Professionals practice till they can't get it wrong. Do not put yourself on an emotional roller coaster. Keep doing it again and again and again, regardless of the outcome, regardless of the results. Celebrate the victories, but be mindful that frustrations will come. It's good when it's high, but when the lows come, it will mess you up. That's why you have to do it again and again and again, regardless of feelings. You don't want your pilot flying the plane on feelings, but systems. Don't run your business like Soul Plane. It's systems. Do beauticians and barbers make decent money? How many people have a lot of beauty shops and barbers in your area? Nugget. If you do the 500 calls, again and again and again, you will have the bank account you desire. Unlocking the big picture. 10 things. Number 1, understand the size of the market. Number 2, the power of an extra 24,000 to 50,000 per year. Number 3, real stats. Number 4, social media is not reality. Number 5, expand beyond your bubble. Stop focusing on the same 2 people. It puts your business in their hands. Don't wait for them. Keep filling your pipeline, which is a list of people at different stages in your process. Number 6, it's a numbers game. Numbers game equal freedom. It's a people business, but a numbers game. How do you expand your numbers? Be obsessed with the problem you solve and find others that want to do it with you. It's a big pool. You got to play with big numbers. We are in the biggest pool there is. We got big fish, we got big money, and we got big opportunities. That's it, and that's all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
Miss Rita, Miss Rita, Miss Rita, stick around just long enough for us to say thank you. I know you say have a good weekend. Don't run just yet. We got to give you your due.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Thank you so much. And now we want to say also thank each and every one of you experts for virtually coming out this morning and joining us. And before we now give it back to Coach Eric for those announcements and the marching orders of the day, you know what to do now. So let's say, answer the question, what's next?
Drill it till you
Drill it till you kill it.
Yeah, okay, don't be slow with it. You know they said move fast, move with speed. Don't be slow with it. All right. Well, that's it. I'm Troy Gandy, your index, the voice of inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. And now back to you, Coach Eric.
Ooh, thank you, Troy. Thank you, Rita. Thank y'all, everybody. Thank y'all for an amazing week. Quick announcement. I just want to say happy birthday to my lovely wife. When she comes back on Saturday, she will be a year older. I will actually be a year older too. And our anniversary is this weekend. So we have our birthdays and our anniversary on July 12th. So both our birthdays is on the same day and our anniversary on the same day. So we'll be a year older when we see y'all on Monday. Well, we actually technically be a couple of days older, but on paper, it'll say an extra year. You know, I'll be 51 and she'll be 47.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cancer.
We backdating.
Congratulations.
You know they say like on the insurance application, they said you want to backdate this application. So I'm backdating my age a little bit. I'm backdating my age. All right.
Happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to you guys.
And happy anniversary to both of you.
Coach Eric, Dr. Meri. Happy birthday and anniversary to you.
Oh, thank y'all. That was so amazing. That was so amazing. Y'all gonna have me in tears. DJ, where you is when we need you. Y'all have an amazing day on purpose.
Happy birthday to
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Uncle Jock, if you're there, We got to
Yeah.
turn that into the birthday song, sir. Let's talk.
It's
Happy
funny.
birthday.
I was
Happy
just here singing
birthday.
happy
Hey.
anniversary on the song. I was saying, anniversary, happy anniversary,
Hey.
Anniversary.
happy anniversary. So we
Hey.
Happy anniversary.
Do you know what today is? It's
It's
an
your
anniversary.
But it works for happy birthday too, Uncle Josh. Happy
It
birthday.
does.
Happy birthday. Hey.
we can
Look,
recycle what they say we can repurpose that joint.
Look, we gonna need that in August. I'm sorry, we got a lot of Leos on here that need that.
All
All
right, we
right.
coming at y'all. Bam.
Enjoy,
Love y'all.